hey, it's only been a year, so is what it is. A86 is tuned. That's over there. I picked up a couple more things. I don't think I had my C10 in my last video. I had a 68 blue C10 that I sold because it was really rough, and I picked up this gold 70 C10, and I got this sick camper shell off Facebook Marketplace. But neither of those things are what this video is about. This video is going to be about a 63 Catalina. Really hard to see in this video, in one shot, that I picked up. The idea was, so my dad's friend unfortunately had Alzheimer's and dementia, and his sons were, well, his family's kind of getting rid of some of his stuff, and he had this. And I bought it more or less to help them out, and I was like, I think I can get this going. My idea was to pick it up, fix it, flip it, so I can finish my C10. The C10 has the engine from the green truck in it that I bought to manual swap my white truck, but then I was like, there's nothing wrong with my white truck. If it ain't broke, don't fuck with it. Big proprietor on that. So I instead picked up a 68 C10 with the intentions of taking that drivetrain out and putting it in that C10, and I found this one that's a lot cleaner. The blue one was very, very, very rough, but it ran, and it was a 3-speed on the column, which was sick. Anyway, sold that, bought this one, found the camper shell, picked that up for it. So now the C10 has the LQ460 and NV4500 in it. So that's cool. It's almost done. It's close. Once again, this video is about this. It's a 63 Catalina. It's an early 63. And I'll get to why that's important in a second. It has a little 2-barrel carb on it. I thought it was a 4-barrel. I actually have a 4-barrel in the trunk for it. This was the original 2-barrel that was on it. Very rough. And I went to the Holy Grail Facebook Marketplace and found this one for $75. So naturally I lowballed him at $60. Not that much of a lowball, a little bit. And he took it, which is an amazing price for a carb. Got it running. I did all new ignition. The distributor was shot on it, so I put a new one in, which came with the car. Oddly enough, I got a lot of parts with this car. It's a really straight car, pretty much rust-free besides the surface rust that you see, but I mean, there's a dent right here, a little bit on the roof. It's a really clean car, believe it or not. I know what it looks like, but you gotta trust me, it's a clean, straight car. The floors are all solid. So I got it running, right? Shout out to Harbor Freight. These lights are awesome. They're like $30 maybe, I don't know. I wish they held a charge a little bit longer, but they're great because they can swivel. They've got magnetized ends, so you can turn them at whatever angle you want. We're tangenting off. Anyway, got it running, got it moving. The only thing I don't like is it's an automatic. I think it's a 3-speed auto. It's kind of a junk auto, but whatever, beggars can't be choosers. Let it warm up a little bit. Put some coolant in it because I noticed it was a little empty and it started pissing out. Now the reason it's a mid 63, early 63 is important because the water pump style is different. This is a 4-bolt water pump. On the middle of 63 and later, they use a standard, I think it's a 7 or an 8-bolt water pump. And I was leaking fluid right down there. It's kind of a silly design. I don't know if you can see it. The water pump goes through and into the intake right there. It almost bypasses the thermostat, and that's to help give you heat in the winter time. So if your thermostat isn't opening up, you still have heat for your heaters. So I got this whole thing, and this is an aftermarket AC unit, which is a bitch to put on and take off and remove. It was just a huge pain in the ass. Made everything harder. They kind of overcomplicated things with these offset pulleys to add tension. This is just one bolt that goes through, but it goes back there. I don't think you can see it. Doesn't matter. Had all of this off, had the front cover off, power washed the front cover, all new water pump, all new gaskets all around. It had a bunch of debris, kind of like this right here, sitting down in there, and I think that ate away at the gasket. So it should start and fire up. We will see. I'll leave this up here, a little bit better mating surface. And if it does, I'm going to let it warm up for a second, and we're going to drive it outside. And then I'm going to put coolant in it. Gotta put the intakes back on too. The filter. Love that. It's a big body car. It's a 2-door post car, so it's kind of rare. I'm not a huge fan of the posts, but it's rare. So hopefully that means it's worth more money. Hasn't ran in about 3 or 4 weeks. Pick one? I don't know. No way to get it on the first try. Carb was probably dry. That's if my fuel pump's working, which it should be. Might need a shot of starter fluid. Oh, we had it right there at the end. Come on, baby. Pedal. There we go, come on. Love to see it. So when we get outside, I'll open up the trunk. As you can see, I have loads of spare parts. We looked like all that, but like 5 times in the trunk. And it's a cool big body car. It's just, is it for me? You know, not really. We gotta get it out of here. I also need to do an oil change because we need to put a new shelf right there. We had a leak and it's the whole thing. I'm gonna let it warm up for a minute and then drive it outside, and I'll cut to the video there. All right, it's actually the next day. We got torrential downpouring, some flooding in the area, and it just wasn't good. So I got it all back together. She got outside, had one very small coolant leak right here, which the hose is maged to it. It's got some cracking on the inside. I should replace the hose, but instead I just added a second hose clamp, which also did the job just fine. Everything's back together. I did have one problem with the hood. The spring down there, I don't know if you can see it, is broken. Doesn't really look that broken to y'all, but you see that left side? That's not supposed to look like that. So this piece was not coming back forward. So you would lower it, the hood, this guy separates. If you don't know how one of these old school hoods work, this is a spring. That pushes up, and this almost looks like a mushroom head, kind of like a penis, honestly. It's a head right there. And that guy, where it goes from skinny bolt to this big head, goes right underneath of this. It's kind of slightly angle on it. That pushes back and locks into place. Well, that spring down there is supposed to be attached to the arm, which it still is. For those of you that don't know, this guy right here, this arm, that's your release. So when you pull that back, directly connects and pulls it back. So that was still working fine, but this wasn't coming forward. So I just notched it with the old danger wheel over there and added a spring right here, this guy. So now that pulls forward. Now the hood works, so that's cool. What I'm going to do now is time it. I already loosened the distributor. Firing order for Pontiacs 55 through like 90, I want to say, is this first one up here on the driver's side. Distributor right back there, and the distributor spins counterclockwise. But this thing, once I got it fired up, the carburetor was dry. She just starts so nice. Look at that. Look at that. And she's gonna die on me. If anyone in the comments knows what all of these gauges do, I would love to know. She does not want to stay running. I would like to turn the radio off, but I don't know how to do that. It says we are very low on gas. I wonder how low we are. Oh, I wonder if we're out of gas, because we are at a slight angle. Check the fuel filter. Fuel filter's still got gas in it. She just doesn't want to stay running. Now, I did turn the distributor slightly, but I don't think that's it. Let's turn the distributor back and cut back in a second. All right. Oh, sweaty, hot, humid Maryland. So I adjusted the distributor slightly, got it to run. We developed a slight squeak somewhere. This was a new piece of all thread that I just cut for the carb hat because the current one decided to just walk its way out. I don't know, so I got a new one. Put that anywhere. I timed the distributor. Use the timing light down there. I could barely see the mark. And then I noticed that one of the oil trans cooler lines was barely touching this more inner side belt. So I guess it's this one over here for the power steering fluid. Had to put that bracket back on, but she's running good now. Spring's working, everything seems to be good. We're gonna take it for a drive. I'll show you how this works. It's 2, cool. So I don't know if this will work if I just pull on it. It does, hell yeah. And then secondary, oh my God, heavy hood. But sick, let's go for a drive. Timed up, it sounds pretty good. I think I found the mark. Not positive if it was the mark or not, but it sounds way better than it did. Starts easier, runs good, sounds like it's running on all 8. Before it sounded like it was missing kind of. I need to do something about this headliner. It keeps hitting my head. Really don't like that. Brakes are really touchy. Check this out. We've got park, neutral, drive, low, reverse. Neutral, drive, low, reverse. Interesting, right? Rear view mirror is really foggy, so I'm gonna use the selfie mode in the camera to see where I'm going. Flatbed, don't hit the flatbed, don't hit the flatbed. That's a whole other thing. That thing is pissing me off so much right now. I can make another video talking about it. I'm not gonna do that right now. We're gonna be happy, drive this vehicle, and hopefully we don't break down. Add a smidge of gas. We got about a quarter tank. Hopefully that's accurate. All right, so we're in reverse, low, drive, neutral, something else, park. I don't, neutral, park, neutral. It's like reverse, low, drive. If that's right, that should be drive. Unless someone replaced the trans and didn't upgrade it or put like a piece of tape to say what it actually was. I think we have like an extra gear. I'm not really sure. I don't know what it would be. Reverse is in the right spot. That's cool. Got kind of a squeak going on up here. But God, this headliner keeps hitting my head. I kind of like this thing. I haven't done a trans flush yet. I wanted to wash it. I wanted to vacuum it because it's disgusting in here. You can see all the mold on the dash, the mold spores. Something just fell. I have no idea what that was. I just heard a noise that went doot doot doot, fell out. Oh, it's one of these guys. Okay, so this is the old school thing that goes on the inside of the hood that used to hold the fire protection or sound dampening up. I'm not sure, one of the two. But they were scattered across the underside of the hood. I think we're in drive. Seems okay? Okay, I think we're in drive. Definitely hearing a noise. Interesting. I'm gonna check under the hood real quick, make sure another one didn't fall and end up like in the belt spinny boys. Harmonic balancer, I think is the correct term for that. Whenever I brake, it pulls hard left too. So I think I need to rebuild that caliper. Or my left one isn't working. Oh, right one. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That would be the noise I heard. So we hopped off our alternator. Sick. Ah, boy. All right, we're gonna try to turn around real quick before the battery dies. Love that. Good. Old cars. Glad we didn't like go out. That'd be bad. All right. So right now we're running on battery power. Those of you that don't know, your alternator is what charges your battery. Not charges it. They say that it doesn't charge it. They say it maintains it, but that's kind of bullshit because if your battery's dead and you jump it and you drive for a while, your battery's magically charges and then you're good to go. So like, tell me how that works if it doesn't charge it. My buddy Matt has a battery shop. He's a battery hookup, great guy. And he says no, it maintains it. And I'm like, that's bullshit. Like I get that you know way more about batteries than me. You have a battery shop. But that doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so I guess I was in low. I'm confused. I feel like there's 2 lows. I feel like I've got to drive. Maybe I've got a second, and then I've got a first, and then I've got reverse. That would make sense. Oh, look, there's a deer. All right, Alright, so we're just gonna pull her in then. Oh, she got some pickup. This is gonna be fun when we fix all those belts. For the time being, I should back her in, but we're really working on borrowed time right now. Usually when your alternator belt goes, you've got 5 to 10 miles, I would say. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. It really depends on how charged your battery was. And when your battery dies, you're shit out of luck. Because your alternator on old cars, generators, I believe this one's an alternator, could be wrong. Oh, we're gonna pause that music. We're gonna check out what the damage was. I wonder if, yeah, we just got that new shelf that I mentioned earlier, so all of this shit needs to go on there. Oh, I love when you fix something and it works, like the hood, but not so much the car. I wonder if when the alternator belt shot off, if it yeeted up and hit something up here. Well, alright, well thank you for watching. I'm gonna hopefully wash this thing, get some new belts for it. I need to replace all the belts, honestly. And vacuum it and do a trans flush. Try to figure out what transmission's in it, because I don't think it's lining up. I think it's, like I said, drive, second, first, reverse. And yeah, try to make a video soon. Sooner than a year.